I've always been a vanilla player. Even worse, I used to be a legacy PvP sweat, so naturally my mod knowledge hit a hard stop after installing Cheatbreaker, Bad Lion, and other viruses of this sort. Recently, I've made the brave decision to finally play the newer versions of the game, Witcher 1.9. but with a few new tweaks. And I know I am probably the worst person to complain about this considering my upload schedule, but come on, it's been 9 years. I at least upload yearly. And I don't really blame myself for not getting into modded. The popular mods are either just necessary or put a timer on everything you do to add extra steps to make the game appear more difficult when it's actually just more tedious and boring, or are straight up too complex for a newbie to get into, often having wikis larger than my entire college curriculum or are just a copyright violation. How is that even a mod? There are 3 websites I know of that offer awful Minecraft mods, and all of them have a way of sorting either by download count or release date. That will help immensely in finding mods that don't have a single review yet. And I found way too many. It was such a fucking fever dream. My cousin's mod. My 4 and 7-year-old cousins have created this mod. Yep. What the? Create rats in Portuguese. Yes, I don't even know Portuguese. Luck. Yes. I don't need to know more. The unfaithful one has 2 downloads. What the fuck? Oh, another dweller. Kill him, he'll give you blood moon. Cheese cat. It's like a dog. Cheese. Guns. He looks so handsome, but he's so dangerous. The frog doubles useless stuff. Katana wind ability. The one who lives in the shadow. T-posing guy's statue. The Aether among us in a bucket. Something. What is something? Narpy is an alien, a mod that adds blocks for use when praising the puffer fish named Gerald. I think you got the point, so let's review them. Starting off with doubles useless stuff, standing strong with 25 downloads and 0 likes as the creator described it, adds a lot of unnecessary stuff to Minecraft. Just so we're all on the same page. This is the mod that adds ruby sword, hoe, pickaxe, axe, shovel, katana wind ability, ruby block of silence, the one who lives in the shadows. I assumed we would start our journey by finding the ruby biome, but I guess the mod had other plans. I decided not to let that cloud my judgment and check out the mod anyway. In creative, I saw all the things the mod added, and I also found out it had custom advancements. More than getting an upgrade. Oh, Mike and the ruby pickaxe. That's cool. Okay. And also bonuses that weren't mentioned in the description. Oh, what the fuck is a ruby shield? That wasn't meant to be. The shield looked a bit funky. And then I wanted to test out the wind one yeah. And to be fair, I can't judge. Looking at how I name my files when I need them for editing. I get it. We just can't be bothered sometimes. That's fine. To be fair, the wind one looked fine. And the katana and shield both looked pretty cool. And then there was the block of blindness. Next step was to get into the ruby dimension. I assumed it would be a normal portal lit up with a ruby flint and steel, although my caveman brand had to do this, just to make sure. We went in and it was just full of blocks of ruby with a permanent gamma effect. I hoped to meet the one who lives in the shadows, only to find out he just doesn't spawn in that biome. I also saw red water and jumped in, only to be greeted by this. Okay, it doesn't kill. Good job, modmaker. I didn't expect that one. I searched for the ruby ore, but it just wasn't anywhere, which renders this mod completely useless in survival without cheats, but that's fine. Just to be sure, I even checked the nether. I was pleased to find out that the ruby pickaxe is capable of giga drilling stone. Even better, it can do it with just efficiency 1, so that's cool. Then I geared up, and since there was no ruby armor, I decided not to just have any. So we spawned in the one who lives in the shadows. What do you look like? Okay, what the fuck, man? What is that? As you can probably tell by me shitting my pants, I didn't expect that. It's a cool unique mob, easily countered by high and just a few blocks, but to be honest, I think it looks kinda cool, and so that's a plus. Also, it has pretty quick attacks, so it's hard to counter with a shield, but if you get the timing right, it's just possible. It also adds a caption that reads, "There's something lurking in the dark," which I thought was pretty cool. And I also thought it only goes batshit crazy when you look at it, but I don't think that's true anymore, to be honest. The last surprise was me hitting something with the wind one ability, and I found out it does this. Oh, it does. When I hit something, I start floating. Okay, that's funny. And yeah, and then I broke the entire ruby dimension. Oh, I broke it. To be fair, it's a pretty cool simple mod, brought down by the fact that it's just inaccessible in survival. If the ruby blocks generated somewhere, or like that one who lives in the shadows spawn in randomly, you could get ruby and you'll be able to access the whole mod. 3 out of 5, pretty good. Would be a 4 out of 5 if it was playable without any cheats. Call of Yucatán is such a fever dream when it comes to being on this list. Standing proud with 50 downloads and not a single comment on Planet Minecraft, it is one of the best experiences I've had in Minecraft in a long time. This is Shroud Chambers done right. The main thing this mod adds is 2 structures, the Overgrown Temple and the Deadly Crypt. Starting off with the temple, it's so fucking pretty. Oh, that looks so cool. Holy shit. Okay, well. The first thing we encounter is, confusion. What are these things? Can I break it? Wait, it did something. This temple has light reflection puzzles. They are required to loot the chest and progress to other levels. The closest thing I can compare this to is probably either the Portal puzzles or Fireboy and Lava Girl 2 in the Light Temple. Okay, do I have to like... It's a puzzle. That's so cool. It's important to mention that the beams hurt. Like a lot. What if I go in? Okay, wow. Like they hurt a lot. What? No. I think it's also important to mention that I was trying to speedrun the review of this particular mod, only to get so invested to try as much to complete every single puzzle I could. They are like incredibly addicting. Chests possess custom loot, like weapons, and like custom enchantments. We also encounter custom mobs that drop masks. Each of them gives a different buff to the player. At the bottom of this temple there is a statue, which you can give jades to during nighttime, or break it to begin a boss fight. Yup. Kukulkan straight up whooped my ass. Okay, wow. The only way to deal significant damage to him is actually using the light beams, effectively using his temples against him. Yes! Okay, got him. To help you with that, you can use a Hematite shield, which is capable of reflecting the light and shining it at the boss. If all of this is sounding a bit vague to you, this mod is so fun that I fully expect all of you to try and download it after watching this video. Spoiling it would cost you a lot of fun that I don't think you want to miss out on. The second structure is the Deadly Crypt, which instantly gained my respect for not only giving me a heart attack before even entering it, oh, that scared the living shit out of me. But it also has one of the most effective redstone traps I've even seen in the history of Minecraft structures. I knew it. Oh my god. We got more chests. More mobs that are not that hard to deal with actually, except if the entire crypt is flooded, this becomes almost impossible, which I don't think was intended but definitely helped to amplify the sheer difficulty of this structure with primitive gear. Well, and I know I didn't want to spoil too much, but just watch out for those poisonous darts. They bypass shields. Oh, what? It poisons me anyway? Oh, well, that's not gonna end well, is it? Of course, we have another boss encounter here. By breaking the idol of Akbar, you summon the God of Death, which will completely fuck you up. This motherfucker is not killable. What? No. I really don't know how to kill him. My only advice, so as to not spoil the fight, is to watch out for these custom animations. They mean something. Remember, the less gear you go in with and the less you know, the more fun this mod will appear. And I also forgot to mention that it adds 2 incredible music discs that are just absolute bangers. This mod gets indisputable 5 stars. I cannot recommend it enough. It is just really a mod that should not have made this list. It adds a lot of things that I just didn't mention because it will be more fun for you to find out on your own. Play it, I swear you won't regret it. Curse Collective is something you will definitely regret playing. It's comprised of mods that don't add enough to be looked at separately, but I'd still like to include. The first thing we encounter is a rat from Rats and Greens mod. It's actually pretty well made. Next thing of note is encountering a goblin village. No goblins in it, but there is a chest and each of the goblins villages have the same loot, so it's not like randomized, I guess. All of them have the same drop. The rats mod makes an appearance again with me finally finding the broccoli, and I can confirm, the rats do eat the broccoli. This mod also adds an IKEA full of rats with some pretty good loot, notably including high-grade explosive, which I struggled to find last time I was at my local IKEA. It's actually pretty sick. Next to it we find the second building, in which this happened. Oh, that's goblins. Why are the goblins next to the IKEA? For some reasons, the goblins just decided to chill in the IKEA, which, I mean, to be fair, it's pretty base. The goblins are well textured, open doors, and deal good damage. The goblin mod gets a 3 out of 5. Back to the rats mod, this building has even better loot, and also proved to me once more that Hungarian is just not a real language. It also adds a clerk and a cash register, which I think is cool. Rods and Greens gets a 4 out of 5, only brought down by, Hungarian. I don't know what that means though. When placing an emerald block next to an unemployed villager, the Super Palm mod makes him look like, let's just say different. Calls him a dealer and sells you steroids, which after consuming give you various buffs. 5 out of 5 for giving you the authentic Planet Fitness experience. My cousin's mod adds 3 blocks, which are orange grass, red dirt, and the anything. It also adds 2 weapons with the killing machine with 6 attack damage, and the dacha with way too many fucking numbers for a foreigner to read attack damage. Capable of one-shotting everything, including the dealer. A sheepy when right-click spawns a shit ton of sheep, and the last addition is the super hat, which is blue and gives you permanent water breathing. 3 out of 5, I enjoyed it. Gerald adds 3 pufferfish blocks. All of them look pretty cool, to be fair. 2 out of 5, it's not bad, it just doesn't do anything. On the other hand, this is Gnarpy from the mod Gnarpy, and this is a Gnarpy plushie, which you apparently make from Gnarpy 4 and Gnarpy Whisker, but I cannot confirm or deny because I legit couldn't find or figure out how to craft them, and the recipe is listed legit nowhere. And that was an invisible creeper from the invisible creeper mod. 4 out of 5 because it doesn't remove the shadows. Oh yeah, and also back to Gnarpy. 1 out of 5 for ruining my marriage. Maxesd Garbage was the definition of mods that I expected to find in this video. With 26 downloads and a great feature list, I was excited to play it. Just after launching the game, we encountered our first surprise. Oh god. What is it? Why is it here already? And getting into the world is just not much better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, this is way more what I expected. What is this? Off the bat, we get 3 advancements, and we meet the T-posing guy statue. Installing my mod thing. Welcome to this mod. With the biome at the beginning of the game. What is this? Also, yeah, I forgot about the whole electricity shocks you thing when you break blocks, you know? And the generation of this mod is, interesting, for the lack of a better word. The hole is full of pigs, cave spiders, and, these things. What the fuck are... Pretty important to mention that this mod makes the game incredibly laggy, even on my decent hardware. What is this? I will say it's not for nothing though. It would be a lie if I didn't say I actually find this biome weirdly, I guess, pretty in a way. By jumping into a river made of beam blocks, we get another advancement. A true Fortnite. A true $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? And yes, I'm giving it away. The next biome is made of copper stairs and I guess, Among Us. Is there Among Us? Also, the sky is green in this biome somehow, and we encounter more Among Us. I mean, what did you expect? What is... What is... that's lava, right? I'm scared to check. Oh, what is this? What is the Among Us thing? Random structures generated in the overworld, which really elevates the experience. And yes, they are very random, even including the Ant City and the ship, so you can get an elytra in the first few minutes of your playthrough. There's also a very cool anti-cheating measure, which makes you very tiny whenever you use a command, and then eventually just breaks the fucking game. What is happening to me? Why am I tiny? What is going on? I don't think this mod is playable, guy. The normal biomes are mostly unchanged, with the noteworthy exception of a T-posing guy statue and an Among Us sprinkled here and there, so you don't forget the hellscape you're in. Also, I don't know how it took me this long to mention it, but there is a permanent Among Us on your screen. That's it. He's just here. Here are all the items this mod adds to the creative menu. There are beans, Fortnite, dollar bill, and Among Us. So about what you expect? Again, somehow for the entire time, I forgot to mention that this mod gives you unlimited reach, which, yeah, kinda important. I don't know, there's just too much happening. Oh yeah, no, this is great. I can attack anywhere I want to. This mod also has new dimensions. First off, normal nether is, yeah, this is great. This is awesome. Oh, it's full of cave spiders as well. This, apparently. Not much I can say about this, to be honest. On the other hand, making a portal out of fake netherrack and using the POW 2.0 portal igniter brings us to the normal nether. And the last dimension is what made me so excited to try out this mod. It's the Aether. It works. I need to know. That's not what I... But bad. This is what I'm gonna tell my children Aether looked like, by the way. Just so you know. The last thing this mod adds is this masterpiece of a music disc. I wanna kill myself. This mod is weirdly high effort for what it is. It delivers on its promises and is very funny while doing it. The only real issue is the lag. There is a lot of lag. You could argue that it adds to the experience, but also having to break the blocks 3 times and having to finally eat the bread for 30 seconds is not too good. I would even call it bad. It just ain't that fun. Other than that, exceptional mod. 4 out of 5, good job. The Utility Collective is comprised of 4 mods that are so good that they should be part of the game but are too small to be reviewed separately. The first one is Craft Those Saddles. As you can tell by the name, all it does is just adds a crafting recipe for the saddle. It's just 5 leather and a chain, and I think that's really fair. I really actually do like this recipe. 5 out of 5, let's go. The second one is Haste Potion. Again, it's pretty self-explanatory. As you probably know, Haste is currently only acquirable by Beacon, which sucks because most players will just never get to use it. In this mod, you make it by adding sugar to a normal water bottle, and then adding sugar again. And then you can make it stronger by adding sugar again. Love the idea, don't love the execution. I wish it was made like a normal potion with nether warts and then upgradable with glowstone. I wish it was, instead of haste potion potency 20, I wish it was just haste 1 and 2 and there wouldn't be a third one. Also, the potions are pretty unbalanced, being able to giga drain with very low tier pickaxes and costing you, you know, 2 sugar or whatever the fuck. So yeah, great idea. If it was more vanillified, I would definitely see myself just having that mod on my survival world. Would be great. 2 out of 5 with potential to easily be made into a 5 out of 5. Spammy combat brings back the better legacy combat. There is not much to say. It works well. Unfortunately, it doesn't bring back the old rotting mechanic and doesn't add sword blocking. And it sounds kind of weird as well. I don't know. It does the job. If done a bit better, it should be part of the game. So yeah, 3 out of 5 because of the shortcomings. And the last mod is NeoAuth. It's a port of Auth.me by Exio. All it does is bring account authentication into the game, which is very cool when you get the session validation error. That's all it does. Incredible. Why is it not in the game? I don't know. 5 out of 5. Free-to-play. A pretty small mod that is meant to emulate what Minecraft would be like if it was, you know, free to play. And the first frames did not disappoint. Google.com/ad. Can I click it? Unfortunately, the ad was unclickable, and even more unfortunately, I did not read the description of the mod, so I didn't know it starts with a command. So apparently, we have to type, oh, what is that? Go in the command. After finally starting the mod, we get 2 pretty well-made advertisements in our hotbar. Blah game download. 99 minutes remain to download. That's so accurate. Get cave air. Useless button. Great. Is that it? After running for a while, I'll discover advertisements, only to later on find out they were actually clickable. What is that? Get VIP for... I want to get VIP. I don't see enough microtransactions though. Wait, can I click it? Cart no... Wait, paying $1. Cart number. See, that's somebody's credit card. Useless button. 1 diamond equals $1. Wait, I want diamonds. Just send me on a hunt to get diamonds so I can buy my VIP. Okay. Made noticeably harder by this. Oh, I see the diamonds. I want my dollars. What the fuck? Of course. Did you think it was? Not really. I mean, I saw it's in the wrong fucking biome, bro. So that means all of these are fake, right? Yeah, these are surely fake. Of course, it adds fake fucking diamonds. Yes, the mod adds randomly generated fake diamonds. At least some of these could be real. I just want to exchange them for dollars. That could be a real one. It's low enough. Okay, we got one. Oh, no, it's fake. Of course it is. Finally got the diamonds, and for the life of me couldn't figure out how to trade them for the dollars. Where's my diamond exchange? I want a dollar. I need a dollar. Dollar is all I need. Oh yes! Okay, we got it. Wait. Can I put in... I don't think that works. How about the normal diamond? Paying $1.99. So I need... Of course it's 0.99. I need 10 diamonds. Okay, so... Does it work now? What? I don't think it worked. How to exchange them for dollars? Oh, god damn it. I gave up and started checking out everything this mod adds using commands. And it was, about what you could expect. Bad tools, dollar bills, and a useless VIP card. Don't give me the cave sounds. $100, fake dollar, $10, vape, $10. I'm a VIP now. I tried to trade with the villagers since on the mod page there is an additional menu to get the sword, but it never appeared, so I just will assume that most of these items are not acquirable in survival. Free to play gets a 3 out of 5. The idea is very funny, working features are pretty well made, and the author is very aware of the shortcomings. Not at all survival compatible and no microtransactions. So yeah, it's meant to be a fun one-off joke, and it does that job pretty well. After loading into the horror collective, the first thing we see is a Herobrine's found counter. Herobrine's found 0. Good, great, I'm glad I haven't found any yet. Keeping with the theme, I see him, try to hide, only to read a huge yellow click text above his head. So I do that and instantly get 63 levels. The next encounter is, What the fuck is that? Just kill it. We finally find a cave, and I mean, this is quite an image, so let's analyze it. Herobrine blocks from the WoW another Herobrine mod, Corgi from the Corgi Dweller, and Johnny from the Johnny Stonecutter. Also, I guess Creeper shooting fireballs from whatever the fuck mod. Nobody claims responsibility for that one for some reason. The fights are disappointing. I even begged Johnny to hit me. What? Can you attack me? I want to know what you do. Johnny has walking issues. Corgi has less issues walking, but still, yeah, no, I just blocked them in and moved on. Also, Corgi is immune to lava. Kill another villager, see more Corgi, and actually get scared for your first time. What the fuck is that one? What is that? Okay, that one. What? There's so many Corgis. Congratulations to the Lookman, who I thought would be way scarier because of the pictures, but you know, it worked, so whatever. The biome we're in is called the Blackstone Woodland. It looks very cool, and this is a dark place. It will fuck you up. Don't worry too much though. The most broken item in the game is always here to save the day, granting you complete immunity for just 1 iron and 5 black. Thank you, Mojang. Great game design. We collect more Herobrines, getting an achievement for 10. And you can also probably notice the random structures spawning everywhere. That's also thanks to the Herobrine mod, allowing us to get the Elytrova even going into the end. The last thing this mod adds is a portal to a Herobrine dimension. Nothing interesting there. Maybe, I don't know, a nether fortress. That's it. So, while another Herobrine mod gets a 2 out of 5. Kind of funny, pretty disappointing. And I also forgot to rate the Corgi, so I don't know, 3 out of 5 because he looks cute. Back to Johnny's mod, which I just realized sounds very close to a very different mod. In total, we have 5 enemies. Villager survival, who have killed a lot already. Very easy. Cursed Golem, being a close to unkillable god with high movement speed. Flame, and a very fast shooting portable bow. And a shit ton of HP. Probably unkillable without a shield and good gear. Or trap could work as well, probably. Dark Blaze, that we have already mentioned, is pretty fucking difficult and drops the Abyss Portal Igniter. Tool Liver, who's basically a player with a Totem of Undying skin, perma sprinting to you with anti-knockback and a good amount of HP. He has something like a Sharpness for a sword and a Totem of Undying, and I guess he drops a block of gold for whatever the fuck reason. And finally, Johnny himself, who is such a fucking disappointment. He barely moves, you can just keep him in a corner forever. He hits like a semi-truck, but you legit have to let him do that. Drops a Blackstone. Now that we got all the mobs covered, the Abyss Portal Igniter does fucking nothing. I assume it should send you to the Abyss dimension, but it doesn't. At least not that I know of. I don't know how to make the portal, and the information is not available anywhere. Of course, I even tried Obsidian, Blackstone, and even Gold since it's part of the item drops from the mobs. But yeah, no. Still, I like the mod. 4 out of 5. It does make the game more difficult. While looking for the last mod, I again encountered the Lookman, which reminded me how disappointing he is. He had scary sounds, but other than that, it's just a risky and Vax with more HP. 3 out of 5. It's not that bad, it's just disappointing. Lastly, we have the Cave Dweller mod, who I couldn't find for like an hour, which is very unfortunate because this is him. At this point, I'm just tired. This is by far the scariest mob. It's also very well animated and it can even like crawl and stuff. The only real thing holding it back is the fact that it didn't spawn anywhere. I will assume that it's just extremely rare, which would make it even scarier when we finally encounter it. And I'm doing that only for the sole reason that I want to give it a 5 out of 5 because I really liked it. So what did we learn? Absolutely nothing. That's all the mods I just wanted to review. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe. I don't know if you want to see the seal ever again. You know, you might not if you don't. Other than that, have a great day, night, or whenever the fuck you're watching this. I don't care. I'm not your mom.